back again. Just been thinking about what my next few moves are in my life, what I want to do, how I want to do it, and how I want to get there. I've got to a position now where I've built the community, and if you don't know much about me before, but I've been in sales for 7 years. Timeshare sales, digital marketing sales, B2B sales, B2C, high ticket offers, e-com, everything. Basically from fucking one end of the spectrum to the other. And now what I've done is what I think most people should probably do is harness a skill, focus on it in a remote fashion. So remote sales, digital marketing, whatever you do, content. And then when you do that, you then use that primary skill to fund the life that you actually want. And that's what I've done now. So I've been in Bali a year and a half now, and it's not been plain sailing by any respect, but like it's definitely last 6 months or 12 months or so, it's definitely been like on the up. And then recently it's just been getting more and more aligned, let's say. So for me, I'm always thinking about what's next, what's going to be the next needle mover, what's the biggest levers to pull. And I try not to fucking sweat about it too much, because you do it too much and then you never really get what you want, or you're just chasing endlessly, which I never think is good, just to chase endlessly, because then you're like you're still on a hamster wheel, but it's just your own hamster wheel. And a lot of people put themselves inside their own cage when, the world fucking has enough for you. Like, don't put yourself in a box. So what I've been thinking recently is like, so what I've been moving on to is I was on 2 offers. They were fun, did well on them, good close rate, can't complain. But what I'm moving into now is just different types of offers. So I'm a big fan of doing the thing that you teach. Like, you don't get a fucking driving instructor to teach you who can't drive. You don't get a fucking barber to teach you can't cut hair, right? And the same with sales, and the same with remote work, and the same with fucking working online. So for me, it's very big to make sure that if I'm not closing offers directly as a high ticket salesperson would, I'm still closing offers on other options. So whether that's, the main ones are recruitment for salespeople. So in my mind, what I'm going to do is remove myself from these other 2 offers to buy back my time, and then put it all into community, all into content, and all into living the life that I want. And then from there, I get a lot of inbound interest, which is nice. From my personal brand, I get a lot of inbound interest on hiring salespeople. And for me, there's still a deal to be done there. There's still either it's paid or it's free, or just negotiating those terms. So for me, there's still an element of negotiation, there's still an element of sales, there's still a bit of push and pull. So that's what I'm going to be focused on more on, because in my mind, the community is the most important thing, making sure that these guys and these girls actually get roles, actually get trained properly, and then bringing coaches up through the ranks, so that there's still people on the tools completely, and then they're just more or less working through what they're doing and then getting better at it. Thank you so much. Coffee brought straight to me. So for me, and a Coke. Nice, thanks. So for me, the main thing is make sure the community fucking thrive, and make sure that people within the community end up fucking coming up the ranks, because in my mind, that's the most self-sufficient way to actually have good people who fucking care about it. And then to the point where everyone's invested internally, because they're like, I fucking love this group. I want to be part of it. I want to do more. I want to help out. And for me, that's just like music to my ears. And there's already people like not throwing the weight around, but like showing signs of being able to fucking help out and help the whole thing grow. Because for me, like as much as I might seem as a fucking vain prick and narcissist, like I just want to fucking help the people get what they want, because I've already got what I want and I fucking love it. And it took a long time. And right now, because it took such a long time, I know that I can fucking help people get it in such a shorter period of time, just from what I know and fucking what I've learned along the way. Saying that, it's good to have these people come up, because you're like, they're just as good at sales as I am. Like, I can always teach them shit, but at the end of the day, I'm like, the best way for those guys to learn is to teach themselves as well. So there's a few people, like I said, who are coming up. Anyway, I digress. The main plan is that focus on content. I'm going for a bit of a content shift, because like the smoking stuff is cool and it got me to where I am, but like when I speak with my personal brand coach, I'm just like, there's something missing from that, because in content there's a few different pillars. There's like entertainment, inspiration, and education, more or less. And most of my content on Insta is very entertainment based. Never thought I'd be a fucking comedian, but apparently I am. And then YouTube is way more educational, and there's a bit of inspiration thrown around in the whole fucking spectrum. But I'm trying to push more. Well, I am pushing more on YouTube to be a bit more fucking educational because people are here to get fucking educated. That's why the course market is so big, because people aren't getting educated in the ways that they actually want to be, whether it's financial literacy, online skills, hard skills, soft skills, whatever it is. And my background is all in coaching, sailing, windsurfing, wakeboarding, spearfishing, free diving, scuba diving, like the whole fucking shebang, skiing, snowboarding, everything. So what I want to do is do more of that content, more like lifestyle, but dripped in with some education as well. And it might not be as viral, and I'll still obviously focus on viral content because that's what top of funnel fills up with. But right now, I'm just very cautious that you don't want to fucking, you know, you don't want to fucking ride an old horse for too long. Like sooner or later, it will just fucking die. And for me, that's like, I feel like the trend has gone, not gone, but it's like the trend has been good. It's come up. And now it's at a point where it's like, come on, Connor, you've got fucking more in the tank. You can actually like take this to the next level. What's going to come next? Is it more fucking lifestyle? Is it more sports? Is it more smoking, but with extreme sports? So I've got a list of sports I want to do. But instead of it being like me just wakeboarding with a cigarette in my mouth, it'll be like me doing a backflip on a wakeboard with a cigarette in my mouth. So it's still extreme and it still have that virality factor, but it's just a little bit different. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then in my mind, I have a clothing brand that I started many years ago. That's kind of my primary motive, is like the e-commerce side of brand, because I know that once you have a fucking solid community, and it's not just the community cowboy closers that people are in, but like there's also the community of the following that's been built from YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and all the other platforms. So for me now, it's like, how can I actually monetize that to a point where, again, I'm not just fucking shafting people for their money. It's like they actually get what they want. So I'm going through a bit of a style change at the moment. It happens a lot. And in Bali, there isn't loads of places to shop. So I'm getting my friend to bring out some of my old like shirts and that sort of shit, because I miss that sort of old money style that I used to have. And one of the things with Bali is because of the weather, it's like hard to wear that shit, especially if you're a fucking Westerner, because you're just not used to that level of heat. Like only in the evenings can you really rock around in fucking linen pants, linen shirt and shoes, because otherwise it's just like, I'm fucking uncomfortable here. I'm just wearing shorts all the time. So it kind of goes into reposition the personal brand, still focus on virality, but have a bit more fucking education and inspiration in it. Double down on YouTube. I call it the God funnels, because instead of going to the emails, it would go to the YouTube, then to the emails. But we'll see how that fucking goes. And then also in my personal life, it's like developing more. My friend calls it misogis or something. It's like a Japanese word that basically means you test yourself like fuck. So I want to do an ultra marathon. I want to get fucking a stand-up barrel in Bali, ideally. I want to catch more fucking fish, spearfishing. I want to do like hard shit that like, it's great being a multi-sports athlete, but like I'm a bit of a jack of all trades and I'm good at some, like very good at some, but I'd like to be very good at all of them. And then also the content will just like bleed on from that. So really, that's just what I'm thinking. Bali's a good home for me right now. Like I have no fucking complaints whatsoever. The only thing I would like is to be in a Spanish speaking country, just so I can develop that side of my brain, like the linguistic side, let's call it, where I'm speaking another language, thinking about speaking another language. But I could do that with the Balinese language, like I could learn Indonesian. So I'm kind of just giving myself little bullshit excuses. I also want to have a Muay Thai fight. And I've not been taking it more seriously, but I've just been hitting the bag a bit more, doing a little bit of playful sparring most times. I actually got my fucking nose popped yesterday. It was fucking bleeding everywhere by this chick who I was fucking sparring. Thanks. But anyway, like the main thing is I'm just doing more noteworthy shit that I can check off my list, because I think having big goals is great, but like if you've got no like short to medium term goals, then really it's like, what are you achieving in the meantime? Are you just floating through? Are you just fucking, doing the bare minimum? And I don't like doing the bare minimum. I like doing a lot. But I'm in a period now where I'm like, I've just worked pretty fucking hard for a long time. And especially in the last year, I'm just like, cool, I'm going to enjoy this time. I'm going to fucking hit the beach more. I'm going to gym twice a day, whether it's hitting a bag, doing a workout, focusing on my fucking elbows. Basically, I got surfer's elbow in both elbows. So when I hit pads or hit the bag and I surf, just fucking flares up like a bitch. So obviously peptides help a lot, but like I can't rely on them forever. I've got to actually do some rehab. Got a few more mates coming out to Bali, so that'd be nice. I want to invest the time into them, and I haven't seen a lot of them in a long time. So whether it's spearfishing, free diving, trips to different islands, go on a fucking surf trip, whatever it is, do the fucking cool shit that I actually want to be doing, that the fucking 17-year-old version of me would do, and obviously get content with it, because it'd be fucking hard. So yeah, that's kind of thought process in my mind what I'm going to be doing over the next few months. And yeah, it's basically a little mind dump, but that's my next few moves. That's what I'm thinking. And don't like to gatekeep shit. So yeah, there you go. That's the plan. Obviously, when you put plans like this on the paper and you speak them into existence, you make them into videos, like I'll look back at this in a year and I'll be like, Bomb, you fucking smashed it. You're a legend. You're everything you fucking say you are. Go it. Or I'll be like, fuck, you pussied it. But at least I'll be able to tell which one I am. So apart from that, that's a sign off for me. Again, another 10-minute monologue, just letting you know what my next few moves are. Love you, miss you, kiss you. Have a great day. And whatever you fucking do, get after it. Ciao, ciao.